Dream! It's the Elden Bully here. Welcome back. I'm dimming the lights a little bit today. You know, go a little easy on the eyes, more or less. Um, we're doing more or less what we did last night. Continuing on. I'm having a lot of fun doing these special commentaries that I've been doing. And I feel like I always find some gem during the day that I feel like I I feel really strongly about, to the point where I want to address it on here with y'all, and hopefully at some point get some kind of feedback from people regarding the topic at hand. Uh, uh, uh like I said, more or less doing the same thing that we've been doing, and kicking butt in invasions. All right, we got an invasion going on. All right, all right. Let's do it. I didn't have any caffeine before today's stream, so I might be on the little bit on the snoozy side. Oh no, bummer. Oh well. There's always next invasion. There's always next invasion. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the stream. See, we got a viewer. Welcome, welcome. Um, as far as it, before I get into the topics for that I want to get into for today, I always try to like spice it up a little bit differently, to some degree, uh, as far as in my build. So today, uh, we're still rocking the Sword of Night in case we run into any shield builds. You know, it really does cut through any kind of shield, even the fingerprint shield, like butter. And then we have the Kinarumi, the crown jewel of all my uh, decks builds for right now. I'm gonna branch out eventually, but right now, this is my bread and butter. Most of my W's come from this weapon alone. And then today's special little spicy element is the Keen Godskin Peeler. Um, I put it with the Ash of War of the Sword Dance, so I can get a little bit of a, almost like a potential long range option. I do have a lot of good. I basically have the same amount of range that I would have with the Rumi, with the Godskin Peeler, but I feel like I said, I want to switch things up a little bit and just see what happens. You know what I mean? I think it has more. How do I say? It's a little bit more on the heavier side, so it's gonna have more potential as far as in breaking stances and poise. Even if there weren't a full vertigress armor, I think I would be able to put a good dent in them. And I like the fact that it's a multiple hit kind of weapon. It's rare to see people two-hand these things. Most of the time, you usually see people dual wielding them. You know. But yeah, that's more or less what we're doing today. It's not too much of a long-ranged option, but it does have roll catching potential. And I want to see if I can integrate this into a battle or two, you know, for fun. Sometimes I run into a certain scenario where I don't mean to sound arrogant or cocky, but I outskilled the opponent, and that's when I start, you know, experimenting as far as what I'm trying to do battle wise. Um, I love my Stormblade. Don't get me wrong. I was so tempted. I can still swap to my Stormblade if I need it. I think I have it on my Great Katana. We'll see what happens. Okay. Unable to summon Cooperator. Oh, they're gonna fog wall me. this is interesting. Let me help and monster kill. Okay, those are pretty interesting. Okay, they're starting to get wise to my ways. I don't mind it. To a degree, you're still just eating the hit. Oh, you got me, guys. Woo, GG. Oh, jeez, I love it. Oh, good teamwork, guys. I should have switched to my Sword of Night. That would have had a little bit more potential as far as in cutting down the brass shield a little bit, but live and learn. There's no point in saying I shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep it rocking and let's keep it rolling. Ah, that was a good team. That was some good teamwork, though. I underestimated the bleed build. I shouldn't do that. Ooh, especially with the white mask. Oh man, that's how you know they're dedicated to that bleed build. I'm surprised that guy wasn't wearing a full Radon. But I'm actually kind of wondering what level they were at. Okay. Oh, womp womp. That sucks. We, there's always more people we can invade. I've been having a lot of that happening lately. But it is what it is. All right. So getting back to like the build for today, I haven't really pushed too much as far as what I'm doing with the Godskin Peeler. If I need Stormblade, I have it in my Great Katana. And I think, let me see. Let me just move things a little bit. I'm not entirely happy with that, but... Oh, jeez. Okay. This is when the real decisions get made. Okay. I'll figure it out. If it looks odd that I have my head at an angle, it's because I have my laptop kind of covers up a portion of my screen. Okay, I'll just carry the Great Katana for this match. I don't think I'm gonna really utilize it, but who knows? We'll see. I heavily rely on my Rumi, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. At least it does. It's my equalizer. You know what I mean? Triple H had his sledgehammer. Sabu had his steel chair. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, I think that's his name. He had a whole 2x4. I have my Rumi. We all have our thing. Always comparing myself to. Oh jeez, I should have planned this out better. I'm just gonna get blender. Woo! Run away, run away! Double chug. Keep running. Sip. Oh, oh. Bonfire lit. You got me. Ooh. Damn. That dagger is really fast. Should not be underestimating anyone tonight. Everybody's on their game. That's saying something. Alright. I gotta be on mine. Alright, how about we switch this Great Katana back to the Godskin Peeler? Yeah. Why not? That was our intention. That was my intention for today, and I'm sticking to it. And so, one last time, I'll go over my build for tonight. It's gonna be those Sword of Night, all about the Kinarumi and the Kin Godskin Peeler. Then we still have on offhand the Fire Knight Seal for some pressure if we ever need to, and some incantations. I really enjoy it. Then we always have our staple Circlet of Light, followed by the Divine Bird Warrior Armor for today, with the Knight's Cavalry Gauntlets and the Lionel's Greaves. And for Talisman Outload, we're still rocking the Crimson Seed Talisman +1, followed by the Earth Tree Favor +2, the Two-Handed Sword Talisman, and the Crimson Amber Medallion +3. And for our quick items, we have the Volcano Pots, some Bend Daggers, and the Wondrous Fizz. Um, yeah, no, well, as far as in the build, nothing that I would say is stand out ish except for the Godskin Peeler. I have I have a lot of I have I have hopes that it works out. You know what I mean? It's rare that I get to use an Ash of War that's more, how do I say, stance related. I like to use the Great Katana's basic Ash of War. It's pretty interesting sometimes in Coliseum. Ooh, okay. It looks like they're having a hard time, so maybe I can go in there and really cause some trouble. Let's see if we can, guys. Let's see if we can. Fingers crossed. Am I even going in the right direction? I think I am. Ugh. I've had a long day, but believe me, there's nothing better than a few invasions to really put a good smile on my face and make me feel 10 times better. Hey, they dropped down. Hey guys. I don't like you, Gregory. Hi, buddy. I'll be nice. Eobard. Fight me. Come on, let's make this even. Oh, come on, I'm streaming tonight. I'm gonna be nice. I'm trying my best. I'm being polite. I'm trying to be a man of culture here. Oh, you know what I think I did? Yes, sir. Warm welcome. Hit me. Come on, let's fight. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me. That's all you got? Man, dude, I could dodge that just by stepping to the side. Hit me. Hey, welcome to the stream. Sup? What's up, Amelia? Oh, okay. You took me up on my challenge. What up? Honorable man. My lord. Oh, jeez. I've noticed that ever since I capped out on my invasions, I've gotten so many rune arcs from so many W's in my invasions that I get that special message that comes up at the end. I don't get rune arcs anymore. They give me yellow what is it? The freaking fur crawling finger remedies instead of rune arcs, and eventually I'm gonna run out of those too. uh, yeah. What is it? Emilia Smith 4090. Welcome. Yeah, man. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going good. You know, love to see somebody in the chat. You know, I'm glad you're here, and I do have some topics that I want to bring up for the downtime that I'm going to have here on the stream, so you don't get bored just watching me sit and wait for another successful invasion. If you don't mind, I'm also going to be reading off your comments as they come, so a lot of these clips can also be, you know, understood to those who don't see the chat. So Emilia Smith for 4090 says this game is so good. Is it your favorite game? It is my favorite game. At the moment, it is my favorite game. Uh, I've been a I've been a fan of FromSoft Souls games since the Demon Souls days, but Elden Ring has really surpassed my expectations, and you know, uh, I have high hopes for the future, and things are developing. There's new things coming up with the community, and there's stuff that's going on with the gaming, the actual game itself, and even other aspects of the game. If you can believe it or not, there was rumors before of an Elden Ring movie being made, and now they're no longer rumors. It's been confirmed. There's an actual Elden Ring movie in development. Lord knows how long that's gonna be. All right, we got another invasion. Let's go. Yeah, but thanks for being in the chat. Really appreciate it. Oh, it's a team of two. Oh, okay, okay.
Hey.
I feel like they're gonna fog wall me. Oh no, they're going away from the boss. Hey, you seem pretty nice. Nameless Knight. Don't run! Come back, sir. I know when I'm buffing up, it's pretty intimidating. They start to turn tail when they see me put on my special abilities. And possible, huh? Okay. The flies are pretty annoying. Oh, they don't really do too much damage. I mean, they can if you know exactly. Ah, okay. All that talk I was talking, all that smack I was talking about the flies. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I can't believe I barely survived that. Okay, let's see if Imposter's gonna learn his lesson from spamming me with these flies. Oh no, I'm torturing you now, buddy. You know what? Let's display a special execution. Woof. Stain my blade with your blood, Imposter. That W was for you, Emilia Smith 4090. Woo! That was an intense invasion. This is what I live for. Oh my goodness. That sun bro really had me going. And those flies, woof. I gotta stop underestimating these guys. I am from UK, Manchester, and you? I am from the great country of the United States of America. Yeah, USA, USA. But hello, UK. I hear you guys have like a big clock tower, and what else do I know from the UK that's interesting? You guys like soccer? I don't know. Can you tell me something interesting about the UK? Cause I'm drawing a blank right now. But I hear that it's really nice across the pond. Um, yeah, yeah. It's really nice over here in the U.S. as well. But yeah. As far as in today's topics and what we're trying to get on, as far as in like the intended purpose aside from the invasions, um, I'm going through certain interesting posts that I've been seeing lately, and I try to go for the more hotter takes. Uh, I see them all the time, but it's hard to like just place my finger just on one. But sometimes I do find gems. Like for example, here's one post that says that's more of a question than it is an actual statement. It's what's your favorite memory about your first playthrough of Elden Ring? And I do remember I posted a response. It was more of a nothing burger as far as in what I said, but I know I said something, and I'm I'm like more or less. I remember what I said, but let's see what people's uh comments and responses were. So anytime I beat up, oh, okay, and anytime I beat a big bad, my kids and husband would scream in excitement with me. They were invested. And then there's a side reply that says wholesome with the heart hand emoji. Oh, that's so sweet. Mm, I can only imagine like, hey, daddy, you did it. It's like, yeah. Then they hug each other. That sounds so wholesome. Oh, that's how you know Elden Ring isn't all just crazy toxic people trying to get the better of each other. This is good moments. Uh, oh, okay. I do remember exactly the post that really uh piqued my interest more or less. And here it is. Here it is. Let me get more into this one. I feel like it needs some special attention. So, and this is the thing, like I can only take these gaming uh how do I say gaming online gaming journalists so seriously because the fact that I legit didn't take the Elden Ring movie rumors as a potential thing, as a real thing, and now it is, makes me feel like I gotta stop thinking that these things are not really happening. Like, well, okay, I don't know who brought it up and what pitch meeting, but hear me out. Let's make a movie about this video game that people really like. Okay, what's the video game about? Okay, you're a guy and you die a lot, and there's everything in this world is trying to kill you. Okay, you have my attention. I don't know how else to describe the potential pitch for this game as a movie. I just gotta say, thank you. I think we're gonna get the Tarnished is gonna be played by Jack Black. You heard it here. You heard it here first, folks. Uh, oh, I am a little curious to see who they're gonna cast for this film. You know what I mean? I'm kind of hoping that they cast a lot of, and I hate to say this way because it sounds a little derogatory, but more like unknown actors or nobodies. You know what I mean? People who are trying to make a name because I feel like they'll put in a little bit more extra effort into the project. I guess I don't know. It's hard to say, but at the same time, I just don't want to see big name celebrities who don't have any real interest in the project putting in their 2 cents. But well, you can only hope for so much. Hey, ring a bell and Assassin.
Hey!
Hi. Ooh, ooh, scary man. Oh man, let the ganking begin. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Ah, come on. Give me a break. What is this? Oh, look at that corner. That was on me. Ah, terrible. Terrible, terrible. I should have I should have approached that a little bit more wisely. And I will try to for the next one, but you know what I mean? My mind is running at an odd pace today, so I'm working with what I got. But aside from all the other tangents that I've been making, I really want to address this special, uh, interesting thing that has come up today. And I know I keep building this anticipation like it's some big deal, and I feel like it is a big deal. Hence why there's so much anticipation. So, if you allow me, Okay, so according to this gaming journal, uh, I don't even know what to refer 'em, The Gamer, it says Lies of P upcoming DLC is adding difficulty options for a wider audience. And then there's a comment to this post, right? This article, as they would say, right? And it's put on the Elden Ring community forum on Facebook, right? What do you do besides streaming? Like work or something? Yeah, I have a job, of course. I have work. I do other stuff. I enjoy streaming, of course. But I like to go, do other things, make money, of course. I'm not making money off of. I'm not making money here, by the way. If that's your question, yeah. But one can dream. I just love playing Elden Ring, and I love sharing my experience in Elden Ring, and I like to share that with everybody. Whoever likes to tag along with my whole PvP approach, I will more than welcome, and you included. Thank you for joining. Can I ask you a question if you don't mind? Why? Just ask the question. Just ask the question. Don't ask my permission. You're already in the chat. In America, we have something called freedom, and that involves you doing whatever the heck you want and saying whatever the heck you want. I saw your channel. You didn't add any kind of graphic stuff on your channel. Yeah, no, pretty bare bones. I have my certain aesthetic. I have my own approach. Basically, I'm a professional artist. Oh, you're also a bat. I'm joking, but thank you. I don't need the. I'll save you the trouble. Don't bother. I can fit. Oh, ooh! I really just ruined somebody's day. Ah, yes. Woo, woo. Yeah, that's how we do it here. That's how we do it. Let's keep it going. Mm. All right, all right, all right. So let me return to this post. Lies of P upcoming DLC is adding difficulty options for a wider audience, as stated by the gamer and a gaming article. And somebody posted, Elden Ring is a Souls game with an easy mode, and it's by far the most successful Souls game ever. It's a good business strategy. More games should appeal to less skilled players. Not everyone is a hardcore, no real life gamer who wants to spend thousands of hours on one game to beat an overly difficult boss. And let me just tell you, that is hilarious because I really, I, it paints a picture as far as what they think Elden Ring is. You know what I mean? Or what any Souls game is, by that matter. Not every boss is going to be the one to cause you strife. Sometimes it's just crossing the bridge because there's a dragon on it. It's not just all rainbows. Okay, we have Alice at the other side of the fog wall. Ant? Hi, Ant. I'm gonna squish you like an ant. Bye. I did that with malice. You failed to protect your host, Mr. Wizard. All right, all right. So with the comment and all that stuff said, I want to get into the actual nitty gritty comments that people have posted regarding the statement that the recent fellow made about the Lies of P and Elden Ring being easy and the bosses being overly hard and all that stuff. Interesting. I think they're valid points. Valid, but not entirely true. You know what I mean? So allow me. You don't need thousands of hours or no life to beat a Souls game. Just to play, to just to play to improve and get good. The games are meant to be challenging. Beating the game on easy mode doesn't count as actually beating the game. They intended for it to be hard. Same way as Kazran. If you played on easy mode the entire time, then sorry to say, but you didn't actually beat the game. Interesting opinions here. I'm telling you, like it's just woof, rife with just so many interesting takes. You know what I mean? This is the stuff that makes me think and keeps me up at night sometimes. You know what I mean? Um, because I find it very interesting. You know what I mean? As far as like what people's interpretation of art is. I know it's a kind of a cringy word to be using nowadays. You know what I mean? When people think art, they think a banana duct taped to a piece of the wall. Oh no, don't fall wall me, please. No! Aww. Ooh. You guys got away from me. I'll get you next time. And your little dog too. Alright. Let's keep it rocking and let's keep it rolling. Um okay. And the reply to the last comment says if you get end credits, you beat the game, lol. There is no such thing as if you don't play this way, then it doesn't count. Shit's dumb. But I do agree that Lies of P doesn't need an easy mode. Doable for everyone and already has summon options. Boom. Right there. Mic drop. Nah, I know I'm doing the most, but hear me out. I think that guy kind of gets it. You know what I mean? They could have made Elden Ring so much more difficult. I really do understand to some degree where some people are just like, oh, take care, remove this, add this. But as a whole, it it's doing something, you know? You you're not you're trying not to make the same game, you know what I mean? It's not like making another Dark Souls. You know, they're not trying to make another Bloodborne either. You know what I mean? There's a lot of similarities to both the formers, you know what I mean? But it's still its own thing. So the fact that there's certain aspects to it that makes it more, I guess, appealing to newer players. Like, oh, I like this thing. Oh, I can collect stuff. I can, you know, I can imagine people really getting just lost in the game with with no idea of what's going on. You know, you don't know anything about the former Souls games or anything like that. You're just brand new, and I've seen a lot of that content already. I really do enjoy it on YouTube. For example, one that comes to mind is I'm I make my girlfriend play Elden Ring for the first time. Uh, I get my grandma to play Elden Ring for the first time. uh, I get my dog to play Elden Ring for the first time. I play that. Those are the ones, and it's good stuff because you do get a fresh set of eyes and approach to the game that to some people feels almost uh, you have a bird's eye view and you're looking at the board like a board game. You know what I mean? It's like, oh well, I guess I gotta just roll a 10. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just saying stuff at this point. But what I'm saying is, it's not as simple as oh, it's easy, it's hard. I when it comes to Lies of P, all right, we're being summoned as a hunter. We're gonna do a blue, and we're gonna do a blue. Okay, okay. We'll see how this goes. I usually tend to favor the invader, but I do have a job to do as a fellow hunter. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. I'm actually looking very forward to this. Okay, we got Zeef Wolf and Gravy. I'm the third man in the group. Okay, let's see how this goes. They seem a little in the distance, and the invader hasn't fully presented himself. So, I think status-wise, we're in the green. Potential yellow or orange. We will get to red eventually. On site with the invader. Let's find this guy. Let's get this guy. Ooh. What the heck is this spawn? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see, let's see. A little bit of a mission to get to, but we're gonna get there. This invader can literally pop out on us at any moment, so we'll see what happens. Or maybe we won't, because it looks like we're reaching a certain point that we can't go beyond, which is kind of a bummer. But we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying until we can't try no more. Which could be right now. I'm half tempted to opt out, but then again, maybe they'll get to me.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, it looks like the host is getting nearer. If they can hear me, maybe they'll approach me. That's my theory. I can't get up there. Oh, guys. Oh, there he is. Hi. Ooh. Yo, chill out, man. Alright, take care of him, boys. Oh. This is very interesting. Being on the other side of the gang, it's always interesting. Fallen Scholar. Interesting invader. Interesting. Get rid of that frost, why don't we? Oh, Waves of Darkness. Okay, he's pretty skilled. Oh, he got the sun, bro. I guess it's up to us too. Well, let's give him a good run for his money, why don't we? Slow down, host. Oh, okay, I see magic. He might even be able to be... He might even have a parry potential. Oh my god. I failed you. I'm sorry, my lord. I failed you. That was some That was interesting as hell. Hell freaking yeah. That's how we do it. Oh, I'm a little bummed out that I let him get the W on the host. I really was just kind of hanging back. At that point, I don't think he really was trying to even fight back. So the fact that I got him at the very end really didn't matter anymore. It was just for me. It was just to help me process that technical defeat. Okay, let's continue on in this thread, why don't we? Yeah, you beat the game on easy mode, not the intended difficulty, so you have zero bragging rights that you actually beat it. Beating a game on easy mode is like a half achievement. It's like you're trying to do a race in real life and halfway through you realize you're not good enough shape, so you take a shortcut and then tell the other runners that you're on their level. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my goodness. And then it's just devolving into just straight bullying, which we will get to. I promise you. I promise you. This is very interesting stuff. I, oof. Okay. I'm actually kind of glad that I got follow this time because I want to rock and roll to this next one. So the next comment goes as so. And excuse my language. Um. I can use my bloody finger beforehand. Okay. Dude, no one cares. I beat Minecraft on creative mode and no one gave me a blowjob for it. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know who's playing these games for bragging rights, but to each their own. That's what I'm saying. Like, you. That's what I'm saying. Come on. We're all here to enjoy ourselves. We're just here. We're literally paying to have these consoles and this software to play these games and stare at screens and spend our time here. Enjoy it. Stop trying to bite each other's damn heads off because you didn't play a run without having a blindfold on. I'm not playing for bragging rights, obviously. I just enjoy hard games. If you beat a hard game on easy difficulty, the game isn't a hard game anymore. So then you didn't actually beat the game. You're going in circles, man. You beat it on easy mode, which is made for children, and so on. Dude. Dude. This game is 17 plus. Do you understand that 17 years old? You're still, yeah, you're a teenager, but you're still a child. You understand that, right? I hope so. For the sake of the neighborhood, if you know what I'm saying. You need to be aware, at least to some degree. I feel like you're really rage baiting people at this point, I think. That's my opinion. I could be very, very wrong. Kind of hope that I am. But who knows? Oh, interesting. It's not every day that I see people actually move to that. Interesting. I know you're not alone, Hosty. Ooh, shield, huh? Sif, Abyss Hunter. Meet my blade. GG, my lord. You almost had me there. I was so mesmerized by the moving contraption that he almost got me with the backstab. He was this close. This close. GG, man. Unfortunately for you, I have eyes in the back of my head. Or I just like spinning the camera. I don't know. Oh, that was a good one though. I really enjoyed that one. Alright. Let's continue on this thread of potential toxicity. And that's totally understandable. I play them for the same reason. I love the challenge and everything that Souls games entails. But others have different takes, and some simply just love the games but can't hang with the difficulty. It's okay for other it's okay for those people to play them too and enjoy them at their own pace. And I'm hearting that. That is very adult and well thought out response. Then we have somebody reply to that, and they go as so. I have a buddy that I got into them. He summons for everything and duplicates runes to be OP. Doesn't bother me. I'm just glad he got into them, and we can run some co-op together from time to time. You see what I'm saying? It's just about, at that point you really are just cheesing the system because you're duplicating runes. So it's hard for me to kind of be on board with this one, but I kind of get the approach. You know what I mean? It's almost like if you beat the Elden Beast and you get the Sacred Blade and you use waves of gold on that one area in Mogwith Dynasty, that's technically cheating in the system too, but it's kind of designed. People kind of figured that out. But this is duplicating runes. That's kind of sacrilege. But I'm not. You're not gonna see me judging ya. And I've been known to pick up a few rune drops here and there. And there's a lot of good souls out there that love gifting runes. So it's hard to look a gift horse in the mouth. You know what I mean? Just say thank you and take them. I mean, if you don't want to use them, don't use them. But you know what I mean? Um. Okay, let's keep going. Uh. Yeah, I don't mind that easy mode exists. If you look in the game, like Kazran, I'm sorry, I'm butchering that name. We got normal mode and easy mode. Normal mode description is the intended way to play for sweaty nerds like me. Easy mode being there is fine. My point is just that if someone plays in the unintended way and has to pick easy mode, then the credit rolls. Then once the credits roll, they only did half the game in terms of difficulty, and it doesn't actually count towards being. I guess they mean beating the game. They had to beat it on easy because they couldn't beat the game. You get me? And people are just laughing. Like, yeah, I definitely get you. And I agree. Those people will never get the true satisfaction or adrenaline rush after beating the games on the intended difficulty. My heart, uh, my heart about beat out of my chest the first time I killed Nameless Puppet or Alexia without a summon, using LOP references to stay relevant to the post. By either way, I'm all for letting everyone enjoy them as they want. We're still on the topic of Liza P having an easy mode, and it just my goodness, I just can't get on board with it. I feel like at that point you're uh, I don't know how I feel once I see FromSoft have a difficulty meter on Night Rain or any of these other games. Is the day that I start questioning: is this game intended for adults? You know what I mean? Or no, not, teenagers. You know. But then again, we'll see. We will see. Bro, okay. Meanwhile, 90% of players have literally beaten Elden Ring on easy mode using Mimic. Upside down smiley face. And 99% of your life, you've dodged and rolled from the shower. Oh, oh, no. Damn. I'm sorry. I gotta laugh at that one. Oh no, I can't read the clapbacks. They started to get really saucy and almost petty. I'm gonna try do it tastefully. Just know that I'm not on anybody's side. It's just solely for entertainment purposes. Okay? Oh, okay. This is the universe telling me to slow it down, guys. Woof, man, I love the Elden Ring community because there's always at least something going on. If it's not something relevant to like the like a big time news article like Lies of Peace difficulty, definitely the community trying to eat each other alive. Hi guys, we got Ludwig and we got some word that I can't see. Okay, okay. Oh my goodness, my approach today is pretty trash. Ooh. Ready for a fair fight? Hosty? Or you wanna run? You wanna run? No? Oh. Nice hit. First hit, Hosty. Ooh, we got another invader here.
Hey!
Hi. You can take point, buddy. Dex loop. I don't have much to contribute. I mean, I could just jump in there and help you gank this guy. You know what? Yeah, let's give him a taste of his own medicine. Let's show him how it feels when somebody ganks him. Bye, Hosty. Looks like you're not gonna survive this one. Go ahead, buddy. Put him to sleep. Go ahead. He's panic rolling. I love it. Fantastic. Oh yes. That is the culture of Elden Ring. That is peak Elden Ring culture. Thank you so much, better. Whoa. I gotta tell you, that was that. Oh, that never fails to put a smile on my face. Seeing that kind of scenario play out. Hopeless, fear-inducing. The host was just panic rolling after a while. He knew he was outgunned, outnumbered, and outskilled. Kind of felt bad for him. Okay, I'm not gonna read the clapbacks. I'm gonna continue on to other posts that are a little bit more on the relevant side. Uh, relating more directly to the actual Liza P having easy mode, which is still kind of, it's like nails on the chalkboard to me. But at the same time, why not? I'm not gonna keep complaining about an easy mode in a game that I don't even play, right? What's the point? Back at Altus. Are they like running a Tanta's tongue run over here or something? Gotta be a different cost. It looks like they're dealing with some PPE. It looks like it's the same guy.
Hey!
It is the same guy. Can he reach me with that? Yeah, he can. Let me test out my special weapons for today, guy. Thank you. Thank you. Very polite of you, sir. Oh, that hit like a truck, bro. That was mean. Whoa! Whoa! That was... Oh my god! Those numbers! Wow, that running heavy! Woo! Fantastic, fantastic. You gotta do more of that. Whoa! This guy's getting peeler is no joke. It hits like a truck. Oh, maybe that guy just didn't level his vigor. I gotta check those numbers again later. But man, that was satisfying. Oh my goodness. A fully buffed up Godskin Peeler. Scary. Scary. That guy's not gonna be able to sleep for a few days. Okay. Here's another comment by a fellow by the name of, I'm gonna just call him M. I like to give people the anonymity that I think they deserve. Who cares? It's an inferior Souls clone at best. Oh, here we go. Rage baiting. Oh, there's so many replies to this one. In the same way that you are an inferior clone of your parents. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so freaking savage. Oh my god. Oh my god. And my kids to me. Next reply goes, projection much? Then the next one goes, nah, B. And then they go on to say, they are inferior to you. Dude, you shouldn't have done babies then. And then the next one goes, you're just angry because he's right. And then the next goes, bingo. Followed by, a grown woman making fun of people is insane. Find God and a job. Next one goes on to say, did I hurt your feelings? Followed by the next one saying, nope, but I definitely struck that eagle of yours with my comment. Oh my god. And I gotta stop accidentally liking some of these dumbo posts. Okay, baffle. Oh, wasn't fast enough. Gotta really move it. Okay. I'm gonna stop reading that particular thread because it's just people being mean to each other at a certain point. As far as in like my opinion on Lies of P being an inferior Elden Ring clone, I don't agree. As far as it being inferior, I feel like yeah, it has its similarities, but it doesn't make it better or worse. It just means that it's similar. There's so many other similar games to Elden Ring that have been made beforehand to some degree. You know, Lies of P, I think the only real hardcore similar aspect that people kind of get confused about is the boss mechanics, I guess. Every game has a boss, but like just throw in some dodge rolls and some healing and some really bogus hitboxes, and you got a potential FromSoft or Souls-like game. I don't know, but unfortunately for me, I have not played Lies of P, so I can't fully put my opinion on the matter without kind of feeling like I'm doing it some disservice. But I don't think that it needs an easy mode. I don't think any game at this point in our evolution, gaming wise, needs an easy mode. I think it should have ways so you can make it more easy on you. But flat out easy mode, I don't know. Hey,
Hey!
he disappeared under that stuff. Oh, well, there goes the host over there. I think the Sunbro's gonna come and try to get him. He's hiding somewhere. Maybe he mimic failed. Oh, there he is. I want to be nice, but he seemed kind of... Oh, buddy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Bye. Caldo. I'm sorry, Caldo. I would like some caldo myself right now. That sounds good. Alright, but let's find the host. Oh, I see him. Let me try to approach this diplomatically. Dual wielding colossal swords. Wow. I gotta say, that is a scary setup you got there, sir. Come at me, bruh. Come on. Hit me. What you got? Wow. Alright. Let's do a little bit of an exhibition here, why don't we? Let's see how this goes. Twin blade versus colossal swords. No, that was not a good trade. It has potential. Wow. Oh, those rocks got in my way. My hand, it's good at roll catching to some degree, but it's not causing a lot of damage per se. Oh, ho, ho. Slightly out of reach. Come on. This is an interesting fight. Come on, buddy. Oh, you ready to trade, huh? Do it then. Come on. Oh, come on. I can spam my block button. I don't know that I'm alive. Oh, ho, ho. Ah, homie. Alright. Let's switch then. Back to the staple. I'll take that. Was it worth it? We'll find out. Jump attacks. Just deadly jump attacks. Woo! GG, buddy! Man, that was a battle. That was a legit battle. GG, man. You had a lot of heart, man. The approach, the middle, the end. C'est magnifique. Let's get more of that. I want more of that. The twin blade was doing some pretty good work. But I feel like it's still kind of it's not coming through fully. Not the way that I thought it would. So it has me thinking maybe switch it up for something like the Nagakiba. It has a little bit more bite to it as far as in damage potential and maybe even reach. This is actually my first staple weapon when I started playing Elden Ring. One of my favorite attacks from the Nagakiba particularly is the jump light attack. It's a 2-hit technically. Oh no. Oh, that's when you dual wield them. Yeah. I was kind of used to using dual wield spears. I was pretty cancerous as far as in my beginning days in Elden Ring Invasions. Dual wield Nagakibas in Bloodhound Step. Yep, that's how you cause people to lose their hair. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's give this a try. Has a lot of potential, some roach catch potential. Yeah. Pretty fancy. I like the set. I like the move set. 2, 3, 4. 4-hit combo. 2-hit combo with the heavy attack. Not bad. Has a pretty interesting roll attack as well. Crouch attack is pretty interesting as well. Okay, okay. This seems good. This seems good. Alright. How about we pick another topic for Elden Ring? I feel like we've kind of reached a certain consensus as far as in what we're doing uh with Liza P in the easy mode aspect. What's another aspect of Elden Ring that I find particularly interesting? I wish I could really share some of this stuff on screen, but I can't. It's so risque. Uh, okay, here's a hot take with a lot of interesting opinion. Has to do with a certain boss in Elden Ring that is very notorious. It's so notorious that even uh famous podcaster and comedian Bob Lee has spoken about this particular Elden Ring boss, giving him a lot of trouble, which is very interesting. I keep up with this kind of stuff. Legal poker, and we got Junie. Hi guys. You have some
Hey!
funny names, guys. What the bubble? Junie's being silly. Alright, guys. I'm all rocking and rolling. My lord. Poppy bubble. Let's rock and roll. Really? You're both rocking the same thing? You know you gotta get really close for that to work, right? Oh, there goes the sun, bro. You ready? Heal up. Take a sip. Yeah. All right, Junie. Let's do this. Oh, that's not Junie. It's bee poker. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Don't just face trade me that. You were asking for that. GG. GG. Yeah. I could have switched to my other weapon, but I wanted to teach him a lesson via the Arumi. And I think they learned the lesson. Alright, alright. Yeah, I'm not even keeping track as far as how long I'm gonna be streaming for tonight. Honestly, it can go on for a minute. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm really enjoying myself. And that's what's important. Okay. Here's a post that's about relating to the fire giant. It says, the first horrible boss so far on my playthrough. Awful design. Yorm was better. Terrible execution. You never fight him. You just fight his foot. Can one shot you no matter how much vigor you have. Overall 0 out of 10. Even Deacons of the Deep is better. Oh my goodness. Dang. Deep good. I swear to God, like us Souls gamers, like Souls fans, just love to hate and hate to love. It's interesting. Like we're so jaded from playing over and over again and having to do those boss runs again. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Let's get there before they take out our invader friend. Keep it even. Oh, dude. Bye, buddy. Belial. Oh, that was the host? GG, guy. GG. Or maybe the invader took out the host. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. that was some other stuff. Ah, I gotta live up to the title. Sometimes I wanna give him the benefit, but um, you know, when in Rome, you know what I mean. I have to play the part as an invader. I'm a vital part of the ecosystem of Elden Ring. Without me, who's gonna teach these Kevins a lesson? They might teach me a thing or two. They have. I've learned a lot. Um, this was the most frustrating fight to figure out, but once you do, he is really one of the easiest mid-late game bosses in FromSoft. Valid. Valid. Honestly, it took me like what, less than a handful of times to beat the fire giant. My first time, from what I remember. And I'm not trying to be all cocky about it, but he's not like that all that in a bag of chips. You know what I mean? He is a bit. He is a little bit more on the hurdy side when he hits you with that big plate of his. But aside from that, like, it's doable. You know. I just feel like people get frustrated, and then they accomplish a certain thing, and then they're like, "Why was I so frustrated?" And they reflect on that thing, and they take it out on it like it was the worst thing to ever happen to them, which is still debatable, you know. But I still feel like Fire Giant being uh, the worst boss. I don't know. Could it be behind her? No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey!
Hey!
Trying to be nice. I like your Ka Kantaji. Nice to meet you, my lord. Now I'm not assuming that you're on your own. I'm gonna assume that there's your buddy's probably hiding behind a wall or something. Okay, he's coming. Let's let's get to business. Before we get rudely interrupted by your dance partner. Yeah, I'll eat that. Bye. You're too late. Bye, Yami. You were too late. Ooh, I'm on one. I love it. I'm feeling good, everybody. Let's keep going, let's keep going. I beat the Star Scourge under leveled. He was way tolerable than this guy. Radahn is actually vastly easier than the Fire Giant, in my opinion. That's where I quit. The next comment says, you should try again. It gets easier when you learn the boss mechanics. Valid. My brick wall, too. Really, these people are having such a hard time with the Fire Giant. Agreed. I had so much trouble on my first playthrough. It took me an entire evening to beat him. But now on my third playthrough, I beat him first try in 90 seconds. Ooh. GG, man. He was a pain the first time on my New Game Plus playthrough. I managed to get all the way to Malekith before my first death, but was level like 180. Oh, that's not bad. So the Fire Giant, I don't know. I don't think the Fire Giant's a poorly designed boss. I just think maybe people just kind of got frustrated because he has such a large health pool. And he rolls away so quickly in the way that you kind of can't predict if he's going to roll on top of you. And you end up getting really frustrated and just throwing in the towel, I guess. It's kind of sad. Crumbling Baron Azul. Let's see, where defeat Xander. Oh, it's a team of three. Whoop-de-doo, my luck. Crusader, Xander. Dude, you're fat rolling? Oh, dude, I need to get you. No, 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 no. This can't happen like this. No, 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 no. Double chug, no! You can't tell, but my toes are curling. Dual wield blasphemous Billy? Whoa! That guy mean business. I'll get you next time. I can't believe he was fat rolling. That caught me off guard. Interesting, interesting. People have very interesting approaches. I wish you could put Stormblade on the Nagakiba. That would make it so broken though, I think. Okay, let's look for something else. Another hot, interesting take. Man, all these I would call them wishful thinking. Now it makes sense. Here's my fan cast. So a lot of fans are starting to make their wish list for the cast for the Elden Ring movie. Some of these faces I recognize, some I don't. Woody Harrelson. All right, let's play a funny, interesting thought experiment, if you don't mind. Who would be a good actor to play Patches, the Untethered? I think they should get the original voice actor to do him, but then again, there are other people that would be pretty interesting in the role, I would imagine. Some dastardly, funny individuals. One that people are throwing out there as a potential option is Woody Harrelson, which I'm like, the heck? I mean, he's funny, but I don't know about dastardly. He's lacking the malevolent aspect of Patches. If you ask me, I think maybe Bill Burr would be an interesting pick for Patches, and that's kind of just because I'm a kind of a Bill Burr fan. I don't. It's hard for me to be like, oh, I know this joke, but like, yeah, he's a funny guy, and I think he would fit the whole Patches character pretty good. Um, oh, they getting let me see. Like I said, I don't know. I don't recognize a lot of these people. Morgan Freeman as Mario, the Turtle Pope. Uh, Mark Hamill as Alexander the Warrior Jar. Willem Dafoe as Godric the Grafted. That would be hilarious. Oh my goodness. Um, hmm. Nicolas Cage as Rykard. That's the perfect casting. Tilda Swinton as Raya. Lady Raya. Okay, that would be interesting. Christian Bale as Moog. The Moog Lester. Idris Elba as Radon. That's an interesting pick. He has some comedic flair to his performance, but he still has that serious tone to him. Mm. Uh, mm. Like I said, I'm not good with all these celebrity names. I'm a little lacking, and I'm also not the greatest when it comes to certain names in Elden Ring because they're also made fairly difficult to pronounce. Uh, like I said, wishful thinking, wishful thinking. Let's keep it going. Ah, jeez. You know what I find pretty interesting is that people still post on the Elden Ring community these things where they say stuff like they post things like, "Can someone help me at beating Millennia PS4?" And then some of the comments are like, "No, I like that one." And then like, "You can do it yourself, like me." And then they post up their clip of beating Millennia, and it's usually them cheating her to some degree. Melina, Millennia. Uh, yeah, she's tough. It's like one of those things where, like, when a boss has the ability to heal during the battle, it's almost you feel like the game is basically designed against you. Like, there's no potential of actual victory, but there is. Just don't get hit or find a way around that mechanic to some degree. Bonesaw is already getting into it with Giga Chad. Let's 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 Bonesaw for it. Oh wait, I'm a hunter. What am I thinking? I got invader brain. All right, let me take care of this. Hey yo, back up, back up. Woo, woo. Nice. Got some good moves, man. Parry this. Parry this. Wow, man. Yeah, it's a good moves, man. Oh, the joy in the host's face was more than enough for me. After what happened to the host last time, I think I redeemed myself. And the Nankakiba is not bad. It actually has some good potential battle wise. Maybe I'll stick to it for just for an invasion or two. Let's see what happens. I still have the two-handed sword talisman, so as long as I'm two-handed in Nankiba, it's gonna do some real work. Let's see how this invasion goes. Crossing my fingers. Come on, let's rock and roll. They're gonna probably boss fog away me. They're gonna fog wall me. I'm gonna be fog walled. They're gonna hit the boss as soon as I get there. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Okay, Stormhill. Fred. Fredless. Fredless. Interesting. Interesting name. Looks like the bats are after something. Could it be the host? Let's see, let's see. Pull myself a little closer to the microphone. Find myself kind of leaning a little bit more back. Getting some real distance in there, huh, buddy? Maybe he's making a run for the fog. Making a run for the boss. We'll see, we'll see. Keep on running. Keep running. Hi, host. Oh no, that's the host. You are not the host. Whoa, 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 whoa! I like the fit. You guys have a lot of good fashion going on. Ooh, fancy twirl. Ooh, a dex build, a dex mage build, and I want to guess a strength mage build. I could be wrong. Moonlight Greatsword's awesome, but I was bested at the hand of a Moon Veil, and that was always very painful. Alright, I'm running on empty, so I think this might be the last one for today. And before I call it a night, I just want to say thank you for joining me, everyone. You guys are fantastic. I love doing this. There's always something going on. As far as in the Elden Ring community, I got through most of the points. I'm gonna develop a system where I'll be able to share what I have here with everyone via the screen. Because honestly, that's really what I want to do to some degree at a point. I can't keep doing this. You see? Like, it's just, it's not doing any justice. Like, what is this? You know what I mean? I keep doing this. You can't even make out half of the stuff that's on screen. You just see a big blob of light. I can see detail because it's in my face. And my eyes can calculate, I guess. Calibrate this stuff better than like this camera that I have. No hate, Mr. Camera. But yeah. Oh, here's an interesting development. Uh, there are certain bosses that are obviously making a resurgence for Night Rain, which I'm looking very forward to. Like the Nameless King, uh, the Centipede Demon, and Seath the Scaleless is making a return. And he doesn't look too scaleless from what I can see. In fact, it looks like he can even fly from the appearance of the promotional art. It looks like Seath. I'm gonna guess it's Seath the Scaleless. I really can't imagine another dragon that fits this particular description. He has a very magic, frost-like appearance that lends so much similarity-wise to Seath the Scaleless. Everybody's making basically saying that it is Seath the Scaleless at this point. We kind of just accepted it. Just kind of like how some people refer to Gale as I'm sorry. There's a lot of cold references. It's the best way I could put it. Uh, Pulling names and references out of thin air is a little difficult for me at this point. I really am running on empty at this gas tank that I got right now. I'm really enjoying this and what I'm doing with y'all, but man can only go on for so far, for so much. Let's go, another invasion. Woo! Okay, let's make this one count. Oh, I'm probably very high chance that I'll get fog walled, but let's see. Ooh, stop in the name of love. Oh, I deserve that. I could have gotten you, man. I could have gotten you. I didn't, but I could have. Oh, wow. That was wild. Goes by just like that. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna give it another try. How about that? How about that? I wanna end this on a W. Give me that W, baby. Alright, alright. Here's an interesting comment, interesting post. I bought Robocop, downloaded Doom, The Dark Ages, not touched either of those. I'm still playing Elden Ring. So me. Dark Ages is very good. I hear. and it looks great. It looks freaking awesome. I don't care. I would just watch I would just watch a freaking playthrough or walkthrough of Doom Dark Ages because it just looks that freaking awesome. Also bought RoboCop and played it for 10 minutes and never played it again. I don't know. RoboCop looks pretty interesting. I'm a RoboCop fan, but I don't know if that equates gaming wise. You know what I mean? Um, I never should have gotten RoboCop for the deck. It's just a wonky experience. LOL. Sorry, buddy, to hear that. Me too, but then again, I'm really. I'm watching Corn. I love Corn. Uh, I don't know, man. These some of these comments are just so. Um, just there's another one that says okay. Stay there, but they both suck. Oh my god. Here's nobody cares. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, this is the community. Yup. Yep, that seems pretty appropriate. Swear to God. Oh, here's an interesting comment. Katy Perry ate poop one time. Now she's the dung eater. I really hate dung eater's armor. It looks like a disease, not actually broken horns. Ah, that's what it is. Interesting. I'm starting to get what the curse is. Honestly, eh. I can't read some of these things. They're just so out of pocket. My goodness gracious. Um. Okay. Here's an actual question. Oh well, we went over this already, but I guess I just didn't address it to that degree. But I think it still lends um some importance to read the post to some degree. I you might have read it before, but here it goes again. Um, what's y'all thoughts? I know we hate on the idea of having difficulty settings for these games, and I understand the surface level argument. Keep the game hard. My thoughts, however, is when it comes to nerfing bosses because they're too hard, then it automatically makes the game easier for everyone, especially those who like the challenge. If there really was difficulty mods, let's call them veteran and casual mode, then we can keep the original Radon power on veteran and nerf version on casual. Let me know what you think. So let's see what let's see what the consensus is. There is a difficulty option. It's called summons. As for the nerfs to Radon, a nerf so big means that the company effed up. You can't realize a boss and nerf him by 33%. They should have left him untouched. It was the last boss FFS. Fatal is way harder and never nerfed. This Elden Ring has all the resources and strats to make the game easy. It's been out long enough to where people can search it. It if you're using summons, rune farming, cheating bosses, and you still think the game is hard, you're already playing in easy mode. It's time to drop it and play something else. Hmm. Rather, I'd rather there be a difficulty option instead of just flat out nerfing bosses. I'd rather just have the harder version. Hmm. I don't know about that. The difficulty option is right in front of you. It's the leveling system and to a lesser extent summons and respecs. Oh, that's an interesting insight right there. A lot of people in this group don't know how hard OG Radon was before the patch without summons. But the only nerf I'm aware of with Consort is the double slash. It wasn't unavoidable. I stopped using summons after my first playthrough to learn the boss's mechanics, but if certain bosses have moves you can't evade or parry, especially endgame, that's on the depths. When it comes to nerfing damage or health, I'm against that 100%. Keep it as is. Anyone complaining about difficulty, like, bro, you have all the resources to make the game easier. If you still find it hard, play something else. At ATP, the game, the game's been out long enough. If you gotta summon, if you gotta use summons, cheese, whatever, figure it out. I also hate how bad they nerfed weapons as well, but that's justified. If you've ever played PvP or been invaded, Rivers of Blood and the Deathblight cheese were really crazy. Interesting, interesting. Not just flat out, you know. From what I've read, there's only a few instances where a boss is too effing hard, despite all the resources available, and the community starts going WTF on this stuff. Only when does the devs actually pull out the nerfs, hammer, and nerfs that particular bosses or two. As far as the ones that succeeded in offering them before the nerfs can play, I don't know. At this point, it just sounds like people are just like fence sitting. Oh, some people having an interesting and I'm hesitant to buy Night Rain or not. What do you think? It will be as strong. Will it will be as strong as the main game? And then first comment goes, it's going to be fun. Might not get the hype like the main game does, but during the network test, it was generally quite fun. What's with all these posts like it's a $40 game, costs less than a tank of gas to play it. Even if you don't end up liking it, it's not like the end of the world being at a fairly cheap game. Although personally, don't understand why anyone could be so hesitant about it. It's Elden Ring, but with your friends. What's not to like about it? There we go. Very frank and reasonable. I ride a bike. That's 4 full tanks of gas for me. buy hard, buy the hard copy. Try it, and resell it if you don't like it. You probably cannot get the full cost back, but at least you have lower costs to try it. Fair enough. I'm not the one that's considering buying the game. LOL. I don't want it. I prefer the base game. Just buy it. It's basically Elden Ring, but a roguelite that you can play with up to 2 friends. I mean, you're just stating facts at that point, but the way you make it sound is kind of boring. Sadly, none of my friends play Souls games like I do for me to even think about buying it. As much as I want to, it has marketing. Random? Do you need friends to play with the game? With all you just pair with people? I want to buy this, but don't have friends to play it with. Yeah, you can pair with random people. They also do have a solo mode with scaled down enemies since it's scaled to 3. Okay, okay. I'm so tired of people calling Night Rain, Elden Ring, Fortnite. Oh, it just bothers me. This is a Kira meme that I find very funny. Akira, leave me alone. Ah. But it's like instead of hearing Akira, you're hearing people say Elden Ring is really Night Rain is really Fortnite for Elden Ring. It just you you dang gaming so-called journalists really know how to pick at a scab, don't you? Swear to God. Looks like we're having a little bit of a... Oh, right, finally. Okay, regardless of a win or a loss or boss fog or whatever, this will be indeed the final invasion for today. I'm really hoping it goes in my favor, but there's no telling. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Ooh, gotta lock in, guys. Lindell Royal Capital. Nostradamus? I think he's like a philosopher or something, right? Oh, I see him. Looks like a fully realized team. I'm gonna try to take the higher road and see if I can get them from up here. Somehow make my way down there. Huh. I hear a lot of action. Lots of action going on over here. Bloody Finger Dave. Hey, Dave. Nice to meet you. Hey. Alright, let's go find the host. Ah, they're fighting the freaking centipede. Oh, I feel for them. I wonder if I can jump down there without getting hurt. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's that parkour. Let's hope this goes my way. This can go south. Come on, Dave. You gonna do me like that? Dave. Oh my God. Thanks, Dave. You're a lot of help, buddy. What is that? What is that? I deserve that. I deserve that. Never rely on another invader I see. Oh, I want that W so badly. I could taste it. Let's give it another try. Why don't we? One more try. Come on, I keep saying that, but I want that W. Unfortunately, I'm a FromSoft simp and will be getting it. Ditto. I'm buying the deluxe version. I played the beta. It was really fun. I don't care what anybody says. I played the network test. I loved it. I want to fight more bosses. The weapons randomized. I feel like it really tests your strategy and decisions in a small amount of time. So it's a new direction, but I love it. Don't care what anybody says. It's basically like the concept of the randomizer and boss rush put together. Finger boy. Let's see. They're gonna fog wall me, I have a feeling. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I deserve that. Okay. You're naked. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you for the welcome. Is that Mike Tyson? I think that is Mike Tyson. He has the face tattoo and everything. Oh, Jesus. I made a decision. It wasn't a good one. I'm gonna live with it. Oh God, I won that W. Let's continue on. Let's pick another one. Anyone able to help me with a bunch of runes, please? On PSN, thank you. Interesting. People are here still panhandling for some free runes, huh? Some rune drops. Oh, jeez. Here we go. I should have been looking at this one. What's the movie being confirmed? With the movie being confirmed, what's your dream cast for it? Better have Samuel L. Jackson in it somewhere. Willem Dafoe playing everybody. Scarlett Johansson as Melania would be good. I totally fell off this, but honestly, I really think he'd make a great Alexander if he actually have him play any role, and by that he means Jack Black. Jim Carrey. They didn't even say who. They just put his name, Jim Carrey. Okay. Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal. Okay, but who would they play? You kind of have to pair him with the character, or else it's not realistic. Vin Diesel as Patches. Danny DeVito as Mikola. That's a good one. Okay. Uh, okay, here's an actual list. Oh my goodness, this one's really in depth. No, it's too much. Uh, Diddy as Godred the Grafted. Oh my goodness. Nicolas Cage has to be somewhere. He should be Alexander. That's a good one. Oh, some people are just here looking for trouble. Oh my goodness. Michael Cera as Mikola. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. No joke, that one actually makes a lot of sense. Oh my goodness. Some people are like, I hope they never finish it. Wow. Maybe they won't. You never know. What do you want out of the next FromSoft Souls game? Let's see what they say. Let's see what the consensus is. People are asking for Sekiro 2. Oh, that would be interesting. Was going to say this. Sekiro was so good. Sekiro fights is awesome. Effects is everything. They're cool. I don't know how a game with such high reviews can get at least a DLC. Can't get at least a DLC. Sekiro doesn't have any DLC? That's a shame. It seems like it would really do with at least one. At least one. Sci-fi setting or dark western setting? Isn't that kind of what we're doing with Dustbloods? Could be wrong. To be able to replay bosses without a reward, of course. Bloodborne 2. Dark Souls 4. That's an interesting one. Not new, but still interesting. Okay. I'm really running out of steam here, so I have to call this one the last one. Oh my goodness gracious. And that's saying something. The longest stream I've been able to achieve, time-wise, in this is about 3 hours. So we're getting there, but we're just shy of the 2 hour mark.
Hey!
Oh, I'm not getting the W. They're gonna be ganking me through out. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That team of three action stood no chance. GG guys. GG. And on that note, unfortunately, I'm ending this one on a loss, but you can't always win them all. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I will be seeing you very, very soon. And with that, y'all have a good one. Love y'all. And goodbye. Goodbye.